Hello and welcome to the Nameless Ones. We've just had a big portal occur for us in that lunar eclipse, that partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. So for many people, and I'm getting that it's a high percentage of people, there was an initiation that you had to go through around that time. And of course, eclipses have a long-standing effect. They're not just something that happens a day. In fact, we often don't notice the shift and change that has occurred until weeks or even months after. Eclipses have 6 to 9 month effect from the time that they occur. So whatever you were initiated into, sorry, my throat's not great. I am here to give you guidance about how you can move forward through that portal, through that eclipse gateway into this new, upgraded, fated, destined timeline. Okay, so first of all, Spirit is saying, kick up your heels. This is the first card that came out. So if there's a pattern of heaviness or seriousness, it's a great time to lighten up and lighten your load. Try your best, and I understand if you're having a big health issue or you're struggling with a big change, a divorce or a move, and you know, eclipses will herald in these big major life changes. I understand that it's easier said than done, but any way you can have a laugh and you can lighten up is really beneficial. It's going to bring the rainbow, the lightness back in to your energy field. So that friend that you can have a good belly laugh with, meet them for a coffee. Or perhaps there's a film that every time you watch it, it's just a classic. It gives you a good chuckle. Definitely do that. Now I just want to ask you to put your energy into the tarot as well, and we will go deeper with these messages. Some of you are shifting and healing a family issue. Okay. Some of you are being challenged by a family member and this person really rubs you the wrong way. And it's causing a lot of tension, it's causing a lot of stress. For some of you, this is a mother energy. Mother healing is possible at this time, is what I'm hearing for somebody. That's a message for somebody. Okay. Some of you are deep in your spiritual study, which is brilliant. Make a commitment to that. Okay. And then for somebody, they haven't been feeling safe. There's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights, I'm hearing. So this anxiety is, it's something in you where you have to make a decision, where you have to make a big change, and it's, instead of mulling over that and letting that anxiety simmer in your energy field, you'd be much better off if you just face it squarely. Just face it squarely, rise above the problems, rise above the problem, and just go straight directly to it. You've great universal cosmic support. So just deal with it directly. Have that conversation with the family member. Maybe you're worried about a child or a grandchild. Have that conversation with the people involved. It's a good time to air out whatever our fears are and our concerns. Visualize everybody being cooperative and things going well. Visualize the outcome that you desire. to pull in that reality, that timeline. Keep your chin up. You've just gone through a big initiation. You've just moved through a massive gateway into a very unfamiliar, new, which can be very daunting, time in your life. So have positive expectations, because your environment is shifting. You're actually pulling in a different environment. It might be moving, different reality, okay? You've averted danger. Tower reversed. So there was something in this portal, in this eclipse, that you had to pull back from, that you had to avoid, or that you had to make a sharp decision on. Or maybe it wasn't even sharp. Maybe it was something that was on your mind for a long, long time, but this is a really good omen. You're no longer heading towards the wrong route, okay? You've actually taken the right turn there. You had to cut through the bullshit. You had to use your truth, your clarity. You had to use that sword of truth. The Queen of Swords does not tolerate anything that is beneath her standards. So something was beneath your standards, something wasn't up to scratch, and you wielded that sword of truth and you cut through, and now you're getting more clarity. This is the initiation, right? The High Priestess, stepping into your spiritual, your spirithood, stepping into the soul role, stepping into the life that you're born to live. Some of you have been dragging your heels on that though. Some of you have been procrastinating, or maybe just being lazy, just turning a blind eye to the hard work that you have to do to move through to the next level. And this eclipse energy just does not allow us to sit tight and bury our head in the sand. It's just not a time for that, and it won't be supported. So you have to have a check-in with balance. You need to be wise about your state of balance. Is your mind imbalanced and having an impact on the choices that you're making, or are you being wise and careful? So the Four of Pentacles. This is a great time to check in with yourself as you move through this portal. Now, okay, so some of you are feeling a lack of security. You're feeling uncertain about the future. Perhaps you've just lost your job, or you're changing jobs. Perhaps you've just lost a love or a relationship, a lover or a friendship. It's making you feel quite uncertain, quite uneasy. The key when we're feeling that kind of cosmic anxiety is to bring our focus back inside ourselves, into that anchor within, into that internal space that is God, is Source, and to live in that state of trust that God is within, Source is within you, and everything you need is within God, within that Source, Prime Creator, Creator of all that is energy. So the Creator has your back, the universe has your back, but you need to live in that energy of knowing that, of trusting that, and of just completely knowing. It has to go beyond trust into faith, right? That fate and destiny, as the eclipse time is, a time of destiny taking control, has it all sorted. Look, trust your intuition. Stop doubting and second guessing yourself. Trust your intuition. Honor your true feelings. Make sure you're being honest about how you actually feel about situations. This problem is resolved. This is a great card to get. This problem is resolved. Any sticky situation, expect a miracle, expect a twist of fate in your favor. New location, I told you, some of you are moving or have moved. and are enjoying the new environment, the new energy, the new frequency that matches the new you that has moved through the portal. You need body movement. You need to dance. You need to practice Qigong. You need to do yoga. You need to run. You need to move. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And the dragonfly here, the dragonfly is a symbol of needing more lightness, more fun, more laughter, more enjoyment and pleasure in your life. Make music. Metaphorically and literally, make music. Some of you are very gifted musically and you've neglected that hobby and you need to get back into it. Okay. Beauty. See the beauty in life again. Feel the enchantment that you had in childhood, or the enchantment you had for life when you fell in love for the first time. We need to tap back into those energies and frequencies so that we can raise our vibration, raise our frequency. Making new friends. So some of you are walking away from old acquaintances or old circles of people. It could be even walking away from a group of workers, colleagues that you were friendly with for years, but you've shifted jobs, shifted gears. Maybe you got promoted, so you're no longer hanging out with the usual crowd, but it's okay because you're going to make new friends. And you're going to find that these new people are a better match, are a better fit for you, because you've changed. So what often happens is our environment and the people in our environment changes as well. But these people are your kith and kin, I'm hearing. Your kith and kin, which is wonderful. So we'll just finish up here now. There's lots I want to say from a channeled perspective, what the angels and I have been immersed in, discussing. I've been getting loads of downloads. The last 2 days I just was in. I was put into a blue gel-like energy, like a bubble, a cocoon, and I just went into download after download after download. So I'm sure many of you high sensitives can relate to that with this energy. And we just had Halloween yesterday, so the veil is very thin. So we're really connecting with our ancestors, with our loved ones in spirit as well. So somebody's going to get justice. Somebody is going to receive an apology. Somebody's going to get the loan approved, or some kind of justice in with a jury, with some official capacity, okay? Justice. Okay. Come out of the cold. Come out of the cold, go into the church where the light is and the warmth is. There's a church here, but you're out here in the cold, not looking at the light calling you in. So go where it's warm and safe and loving. Go to that, okay? The Fool reversed. Some of you need to clear out the chaos in your life. Some of you need to address your poor judgment. Some of you are afraid to detach and let go from something that's complete and run its course. Same again, the Tower reversed. You have managed to avert danger. You have managed to avoid some unwelcome events. But you also need to get clarity about life, and you need to confront the truths. So if you've had too many options, you need to narrow that down, get specific. And again, this message came up in a different way, but it's here again. If you're in a dead-end job, or if you're in a job that doesn't value you, it's time to look at that and what your options are. But also, some of you are rushing too much and you need to slow down. You need to slow down. This is a very, very spiritual, powerful time. And it's a time where rushing, and that's probably why as well they've got the chaos, the poor judgment. rushing and making rush decisions will always lead to, well, not always, but can lead to poor judgment, making the wrong choice for yourself, because you're not stopping and pausing and going into that stillness and tapping into the alignment, tapping into that deep anchor, that God force, that source energy that is deep inside you. And when you tap into that, it will guide you in the right way to go. But that takes patience, it takes stillness, it takes meditation. Some of you are making a rush decision and you're rushing your work, you're rushing your choices, or you're rushing the direction you feel you have to go, instead of just taking a moment to simply be and tune in. And you will get much more clarity if you do that. Okay. It's definitely time to cut through the fog, to cut through to separate the wheat from the chaff. You know, that's really where it's at. Some of you are ending a relationship, and please note that it is often said that things that are eclipsed out of our lives, and I've had this happen in my personal life, during eclipse season are fated events. So the great thing, even though it's often very uncomfortable and very, intense, there's comfort in knowing that the universe has stepped in on your behalf, and that usually when a relationship is eclipsed out during eclipse season, it's meant to be released. So some of you are resisting change. You need to work with these transformative energies, because it's really important that you allow yourself to be the empress, to be the queen of your own life, and to receive all the goodness and good that this upgraded new reality has in store for you. It's a time of completion. It's a major karmic cycle ending in your life. And it is fated, it is destined, so that you can make space for something more beautiful, something that is much more aligned to the new you. I'm actually going into hospital now. I'm just waiting. I've got another few more minutes, so that's why I'm a little bit on edge. Do not like having to go in and have stuff done. Really don't like hospitals. So it's definitely got my anxiety up and running. Be kind. Treat these endings and completions with kindness, both for yourself and others. You need to laugh more. That was the first message. Kick up your heels, laughter, lighten up. Go into nature, the magic of nature. Make sure you're recalibrating to nature. Quiet time. Slow down, get your quiet time, get your solitude. And finally, happily ever after. The fairy tale. What you want wants you. Know what you want, be clear about it, go for it now. You can't lose, because what you want wants you. Happily ever after. This is the beginning of your happily ever after. Say a prayer for me, please, and my help. I say a prayer for you, for your happily ever after, for all of us in our happily ever after. God bless. Chat soon. See you soon.